Hey there, YouTube land, and today I am doing another Blu-ray one. I wanted to challenge myself to do something different, so I did a video yesterday, a long one, 50 minutes, talking about Blu-rays that you need to own, ones that you gotta have in your collection. I showed some sets, I showed off some different stuff, so I want to show off some stuff classic, not just like classic as in old 30s and 40s, but stuff that I think definitely belongs in anybody's collection if you're into this type of stuff, and maybe even if you're not, maybe you want to expand your horizons a bit. So what I did was I didn't want to overlap with anything that I did yesterday. I went into my Blu-ray collection, looked at some stuff that I really think that I missed out on the first list, and stuff that fits better into this classic collection set. So we're going to go into that right now and get right into it. As always, Criterion, Scream Factor, and Arrow are not in this list because they're going to be having lists of their own down the road if you guys want it. So let's get to it right now and let's start talking about some classic Blu-rays that I think everybody should own. And we'll get into talking about why. First up is the original Planet of the Apes. No, I do not have the set yet. I really need to get the legs to set, don't I? But I do have the original. I love this film. I saw this in the theater recently in a digital a digital movie marathon. They showed a lot of older movies. I got to see like this one, Flash Gordon, a lot of fantastic films in theater. This blew me away. I love this movie, and this is a great, I think it's over 2 hour long documentary called Behind the Planet of the Apes. Just amazing stuff. There's some great features on this. If you don't have the Planet of the Apes ones, you know, the set is fairly cheap to get. It's almost cost me probably as much as this one cost me. But honestly, guys, pick this up. The original Planet of the Apes. I know you've probably seen the new ones. If you haven't gone back to watch the original yet, it's a great film. Charlton Heston does an amazing job in this. Roddy McDowall and Kim Hunter actually really steal the show. Kim Hunter especially. Watch this one. Fantastic movie. It's on Blu-ray. Amazing. Great features. Belongs in your collection. Next up is it's from my good buddies at Synapse. So tell them they're my good buddies. Maybe they'll send me something. That'd be nice since I can't buy anything for a while. Twins of Evil. The Hammer Horror Collection. I love Synapse's Hammer Horror Collection covers. This is just freaking incredible. Anyway, Twins of Evil is a really cool movie. It's this one actually has Peter Cushing and 2 very, very cute girls. They are actually twins. Actually, what are their names? I can't remember. I think they're Collinson, right? Yeah, Mary and Madeline Collinson. They were they were the sexy twins before the Friday 13th Part 4. So they do a great job. One twin's good, one twin's evil. We got vampires. I think Ken Karnstein. Is this the start of the Karnstein ones? I'm not sure if this is the start of the Karnstein ones or not, but it is a great one. And this has a fantastic documentary on it. There's an 84-minute documentary on the whole Karnstein legacy, not just the movies, but talks about the books, Camilla, all that stuff. All in here. There's some great featurettes in this as well. And as always, Synapse puts in extra stuff if you buy the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray is usually $5 cheaper. Next up is one by VCI. And I didn't know this was by VCI. Actually, recently I said, is VCI still around? And people came back and let me know, yes, VCI is still around. They make some great stuff. And this is one that I like, by Renee Claire. And it is, and then there were none, one of the many adaptations of Courts and Lineage from Agatha Christie. Right, I think so. I'm pretty sure it is. Christie? Yes. Agatha Christie. No, I'm just joking, really. I'm a big Agatha Christie fan. And then there were none is a great film. Barry Fitzgerald, Walter Huston, Louis Hayward, Roland Young. Oh, man, just an incredible, incredible cast. Gotta check it out. Very cool movie. Love, and then there were none. I love all the adaptations in this one, actually. Next 2 are by Kino. And Kino puts out a lot of older movies, so you're not going to be surprised with... You may be surprised with the 2 that I picked. But these are ones that I really, really wanted. They were kind of the Kino Classics Library of Congress series. And these are just ones that I really, really like. I'm a big Bette Davis fan. Not a lot of people know that. But I'm a big Bette Davis, Joan Crawford, Barbara Stanwyck fan. I don't have much. I don't think about any Barbara Stanwyck in my collection, which is a shame because I really love Barbara Stanwyck. I keep going to get her box sets, and usually something happens or I don't get it, or the sale's over just before I want to get it. But anyway, these aren't Barbara Stanwyck. These are Bette Davis. These are only Bette Davis movies that I think have in my collection. And it's Hell's House with, of course, Pat O'Brien. I really enjoyed this film. I like Betty Davis. This is an early one, basically. This is when she's young, 1932, I think. Yeah, because Mary asked her pictures, right? Yeah. Uh, Again, it's been a while since I've seen this. Love the cover, love the art on this, love the way this is done. I'm a big fan of Betty Davis. And with that, I had to get the other one. The one that made me fall in love with Betty Davis back in the day. Just an incredible, incredible movie. And that is Leslie Howard of Human Bondage. I love this movie. I watched this on one of those cheap EP tapes back in the day. And didn't know anything about it. It had a horrible, horrible cover. But I just wanted to see. There was like a bunch of movies, and this was like a 99 cents or something like that. And I didn't know the movie at the time. I was really young. I was younger. Well, not a lot. I was younger than this. Back in the day, when VHS was around. And I picked this up to watch, and I fell in love with the movie. So as soon as I found that the Kino had this one, I wanted to have it. And I saw I was on eBay, and these two were on together. And I was like, oh, yes. These were brand new, by the way. This one here, oh my god, I did not know. Okay. Obviously, I have not watched this one yet either. I've seen this one many times, actually, on TCM and stuff like that. But it has Revealing Mr. Somerset Maugham. Okay, I'm not even going to pretend I know how to pronounce this one tonight. It's been a long day. It's got a documentary about the writer. 83 minutes. Okay. Yeah, this one's going to be watched really soon. I love documentaries, as I mentioned yesterday. Pick these up, man. These are cool. Next up is one that I got from England because I don't think it's available here anymore, actually. But I'm a fan of the Beatles. Love the Beatles music and love their movies. And this isn't, this is actually pretty trippy. It is The Yellow Submarine. I think it's a really fun movie. I know it's kind of strange and animation is unique and different. But it's great packaging. This is the slip cover for it, so that's case. So you can see we got like, let's see, George Harrison. No, not George Harrison, I'm sorry. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. Because obviously, Yellow Submarine, got a lot of Ringo in there. There's the Blu-ray disc. Really excited when I got this one. Of course, this is a region... I think, is this region locked? I don't know, my friends. Let me see. I'm not sure. I think this is English, or maybe it's not English. This is Universal, suitable for all. What country is my Beatles set from? I do not know, but it's got a lot of features. And a lot of languages. English, German, Dutch, French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Swedish, Danish, Norwegian, Finnish, Polish. Commentary in English. And hard of hearing. Oh, there you go. It's got a great kind of cool booklet there, which maybe will tell me. No, actually, the booklet's in English, which is pretty cool. Lots of cool little pictures in that. But what's even cooler, so if you haven't picked this set up and you're kind of on the fence and you want to know, yeah, it's cool. We got John. Ringo, Paul, and a little bit of Aaron trivia. Aaron's favorite Beatle, George Harrison. Also comes with some stickers. And apparently there's a Beatles All You Need Is Love Cirque du Soleil. So like I said, this is an incredible set with some great stuff in it. I strongly, strongly recommend picking this up if you get the chance. If you see this out anywhere, don't pass it up. Yellow Submarine's a really cool, trippy film, but some great music. And seriously worth having. Great features, great stuff in it. Next to, some would debate the classicness of them, but I find them classics. And because it's what I grew up on, man. When I was watching horror and stuff like that, my dad introduced me to Hammer horror. A gothic horror is kind of universal with blood and low-cut shirts for the girls, which was awesome. So here are two. They were put out by a company here in the United States. Well, not here in the United States, but in the United States, in North America. And they're two collector's edition ones. Amazing, amazing sets. They have some great stuff I'll let you see anyway. So first one is Dracula, Prince of Darkness. This was the first Dracula movie that I saw like stills of as a kid. I had a book. It had like Dracula, and this added a lot of stills from Dracula, Prince of Darkness in it. So it has features. You know, we got commentary on this one with Christopher Lee. We've got a World of Hammer, basically all about Christopher Lee. It's an episode of like a World of Hammer series that they had. A documentary called Back to Black, great documentary. And of course, and then the restoration stuff and all that, which is actually pretty cool. You open it up, got that cool thing. But right here, here's the meat part of this set, the extras, the bonuses, the coolness, the awesomeness that you need to have. Cards, you have. So how can you not want something like this? The sets are incredible. I got this one when I was up in Ottawa, going to the Ottawa Comic Con. I found this store. All it has is genre stuff, man. Stuff you can't find. And it's from, they got like Arrow and everything. Just cool different stuff. You get it in. I got to order from them. Anyway, my better half surprised me with this one afterwards. They're the only other one that they put out yet. Frankenstein Created Woman. This is not one of the more Frankenstein-y type films. I found this one really good, actually. It's more of a psychological one. It's very different. There's kind of a twistedness to it that I like. And again, commentary, Frankenstein Created Woman trailer, of course. Well, World Hammer episode for The Curse of Frankenstein. But there's a bonus World Hammer episode called for Peter Cushing. But not even better than that. There's actually a full kind of like documentary called Hammer Glamour about the female stars of Hammer Horror. Really cool stuff. So let's open it up, because you know what? We got those cards again. So you open it up. Isn't she beautiful, Susan Dunberg, right? Yeah. She was Swedish. So here you go. Beautiful card case thingy. Card case. Beautiful envelope. We got, I'll show them to you guys. There's the poster art. Neat poster art. There's one of the publicity stills. Peter Cushing. Another fantastic poster art for this film. That's some great poster art in this one. And another publicity still for the film. Hammer did a lot of publicity stills. They did one, I don't have Krista Weref, but for Krista Weref, which actually has the girl, and she's kind of like, I think, being carried by the Weref. It's being carried by the Weref, and actually, it's the girl that plays his mom in the movie, so she's dead before, so obviously that scene did not happen in the movie, but it was a great, cool publicity still. What's next? We did Hammer. Whatever can I have next? Well, it's actually a digibook, one that I found recently for a classic film that I really love, and you guys will know the soundtrack to this one probably pretty well. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo digibook. I love those. It's a Universal 100th Anniversary Collector Series. I love those as well. This is the only one I've got, and it is The Sting. Paul Newman, Robert Redford, two guys had great chemistry, worked really well together. A fantastic film with an amazing cast. I love The Sting. It's just one of those movies that I can go back to. I can watch over and over again. So you open it up, you got the Sting Blu-ray, you have the book, just a lot of different cool scenes in here. The DVD edition is in the back as well, so you have that. So what can follow that up? Well, next up is a great collection of films. In my personal opinion, this one was really expensive to buy, but it went on sale for like a one-day sale for like really, really cheap. So my better half went and she ordered it because it said like wait time on the order was 2 months. So we waited like, I think it must have been 4 months or so. But when we finally got it, we were so happy to finally have this. One of my better half's favorite people's Ray Harryhausen. So to get this collection was just super cool. The Ray Harryhausen collection, man. If you can't get this is really, really good. We have like 4 Blu-rays. Each have some great features. We got Came From Beneath the Sea, one of my favorites, Earth versus the Flying Saucers. I really like that movie. Don't you love the covers? They're awesome. It's got great stuff on it too. There's some great features on here. 20 Million Miles Earth, that classic creature. Oh man, there's some great stuff in 20 Million Miles Earth. You really got to see this movie. And the classic that everybody knows and loves from their childhood, well, at least I do, and I'm guessing a lot of people do, the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. Just a wonderful one. I know Twilight Time put out the Eye of the Tiger, Sinbad, Eye of the Tiger. What you know what I'm talking about, guys? The other Sinbad movie, which unfortunately they sold out on before I got a chance to get it. It was gone before I even knew it was available. Next up is a classic of sorts. Yeah, by this I consider it a classic. The first film was done in 1990, but if you can get this edition, definitely do it. It's the pizza box edition of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Trilogy, or quadrilogy, because it actually has TMNT in there, the 2007 one. But anyway, great box, kind of a pizza box thing. You open it up. I get some of the things taken out already, so I'll just show you the way it comes out. Like the Blu-rays are here, and there's 4 of them. And the ones that I do have there is this here, the Cowabunga Dude thing, and it's got a lot of stuff here. I'll just show you a couple things. There's the pencil art, Turtles cards, you have Casey Jones card over there. Yeah, Casey Jones is my favorite, actually. And Shredder. Trivia that everybody knows. Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was the voice of Shredder. I think I was one of the later people to know that. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't pick up on that was James Avery. Cowabunga Dude. 8 of our finest character cards and a reproduction sketch. If you're a Turtles fan, definitely cool to have. I did not mind the new one. Thought they did an okay job. That did a great job with the characters of the Turtles. The storyline wasn't the greatest, but it was fun, action-y type film. Like I told you before, we love Ray Harryhausen. When Best Buy was closing out, he had a sale at the very last day. I actually skipped work for it, and everything was $1. So every Blu-ray, DVD, video game was $1. New, used, didn't matter. So I went to the new section first and picked up everything at the time that was on Blu-ray. And but one of the ones I was excited to find there, and I still am excited that I found it, the Digibook of Clash of the Titans, the original, really good version, Harry Hamlin, the last Ray Harryhausen film. Beautiful Digibook, great movie. I love this one here. This is where you really hear, release the Kraken. You know, look at this poster art, man. This is amazing. This is like the way it should be done. You know, this has a real cast, not like the new one. We got Burgess Meredith, Maggie Smith, of course, that famous English actress, Ursula Andress, Claire Bloom, Laurence Olivier is in this movie here. Just an amazing cast. Pick up the Digibook of Clash of Titans if you don't have it. Great, beautiful looking Digibook. A lot of this is embossed and all that stuff, so check it out. It's a really good one. Next up is, not this one yet. I'm going to go with, we'll go with these 2. This came out as they're on their own, but they came out, I think you can buy them for like $9.99 or even less now in a set. And I got the Brian Frode art edition because I wanted these 2 movies, and all the Brian Frode art edition is basically a case over it. So, but these 2 movies here are definitely classics that I think everybody should own. And it's Dark Crystal and Labyrinth. They're not, not everybody's favorite movies, but I really like the Dark Crystal. I thought it was a really cool movie. I love the way it was done. Love the puppetry in this one here. I thought Jim Henson did an amazing job. And I love Labyrinth. David Bowie rocks in this. It's early Jennifer Connelly. I wish, she's young before. Well, she's good looking, but it's before she becomes old enough to be hot, actually. But for me, she was at the time because we were around the same age, I guess. Just really incredible stuff. And I love the I love this movie. So anyway, two fantastic Jim Henson films, Dark Crystal and Labyrinth, classics that everybody should own. Next up, this is one of my Better House favorites, actually. The Dirty Dozen. Very cool film. You know, you got, how can you not want The Dirty Dozen? We got Lee Marvin, Ernest Borgnine, Charles Bronson, Jim Brown, John Cassavetes, Richard Jekyll, George Kennedy, Ralph Meeker's in this. We got Robert Ryan, Clint Walker, Robert Weber, and of course, last but not least, Telly Savalas. Telly freaking Savalas is in this. And they go the extra mile and they give you the actual TV movie sequel to this one here called The Dirty Dozen, The Next Mission. Basically done in 1985. 85? Yeah. With Lee Marvin, Ernest Borgnine, and Richard Jekyll reprising the original roles, which is really cool. You know, I actually haven't watched the sequel yet. I think I saw it years ago, but I don't remember it. So, The Dirty Dozen. Excellent Blu-ray. Amazing features. Definitely should have it. If you have a man cave, you've got to have The Dirty Dozen. This is one that you'll see some additional. If you've ever watched the movie, watched the TV show, MTV show Cribs, you've seen this movie or a poster or whatever of this movie. And if you know the show Cribs at all, I don't even have to pick this up and tell you. But this is the Steelbook limited edition. I love it, and I loved it for the actual. As much as I love this is a remake. Love the original. I really love the original Paul Muni, and it is Scarface. As you guys all know, I am a huge fan of Scarface and of the. Yeah, I've been a huge fan of this movie for a while. Well, I guess I don't know if you know or not, but it's got some great stuff on here. So we'll look at this here. Scarface. There's a ton of these here cards, these art cards that they did for it. I just think they're really cool. Say goodnight to the bad guy. Pacino, of course. But the cool thing is, and this has like art on the inside here, it has the original 1930 Scarface that actually has Paul Muni and Boris Karloff. Oh, very, very, very cool. Yeah. Scarface was a defining movie back in its day. It was one of those that just everybody quoted it. And one of the coolest features, and it's on every edition of Scarface, has them talking about they show the scene of the actual movie. And they show the scene of like the TBS version of it, where they change the words to something different with Scar and all that stuff. Really cool. You'll actually see it if you got the movie, another Brian De Palma. I'm a huge Brian De Palma fan, by the way, which is what I was going to say and just blanked out on me. But Brian De Palma did Scarface, and if you watched my early videos, you'll know that I collect Brian De Palma. I actually got a nice few of his movies here. I got every Arrow movie when they did the last sale. They did a sale for Brian, but they did a big Arrow sale for the entire site. And I passed up on a lot of really cool classic horror stuff to get Brian De Palma. As I wanted my Brian De Palma collection, everything that Arrow had on Blu-ray for Brian De Palma. I mean, Sister's Obsession, just some classic films. Although it's not on this list here because it's in my Arrow stuff, I'm going to give you a little hint now. Obsession will be on that list of movies that need to be had when we go into looking in the back there. So there we go, guys. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 Blu-rays that you can add to your collection. A lot of them for really, really cheap. There's just some really great stuff there. Grab yourself some Scarface and some Dirty Dozen for some, like, well, I don't want to say manly because everybody likes those movies. They're really cool. My better half likes those movies. Oh, she really loves Dirty Dozen anyway. For some fantasy and some Dark Crystal Labyrinth. Yeah, if you haven't seen them in a long time, give them another shot. I know they seem really dark in their day, but they're actually really cool classic films. Clash of Titans is a favorite of mine. I saw this one. This one was got for me on CED for my birthday. If you don't know what CED is, look it up. Just before VHS. Turtles box set. You know, just get the Turtles movies. You can get them really cheap now, like $7.99 or $5.99 at Walmart. Pick them up. You don't need the box set like that. I'm just a big Turtles fan, so I had to have that. That's when I was buying you guys' collection, entire collection. Up there. Ray Harryhausen collection. One that's not mentioned here, but I got it. It's, you know, if you can look up there, you can kind of see it by my Pirates of the Caribbean X-Files thing. Is the Blu-ray for the Goonies, which is incredible. Got some great stuff on it. Sting, movie I love. Two fantastic. If you haven't picked up these Millennium ones, I really suggest you do. I want Millennium to put out more stuff like this. Just amazing stuff. Frankenstein, Created Woman, and Dracula, Prince of Darkness. I'm thinking of watching actually the Hammer Glamour one tonight. We're watching it anyway. Beatles, Yellow Submarine, again, amazing. Awesome addition to this movie from somewhere. Classic Kinos. We got like Hell House and the classic of Human Bondage. Then there were none. Rene Clair, of course. Big director, guys. Twins of Evil. Fantastic film. Really is a fantastic film with some great features. A lot of these here that I'm showing you guys have like feature-length documentaries. Some great features on there that you really got to check out. And of course, Planet of the Apes with an amazing documentary. You will watch this over and over again. The movie and the documentary. If you're a documentary fan, you will definitely. Thanks for watching. For me right now, it's definitely time for tea. I got a bit of a headache tonight, so I'm going to grab some tea, lie back a bit, and probably get some food, because probably my headache is from the fact that I didn't have supper yet tonight, because I had to, we bought an older TV, actually. One of my friends is moving out of the country. She's moving back to Trinidad, where she's from. And unfortunately, my better half wasn't here to see her off, so I went to see her off. And she had, like, a bunch of stuff. We have a VCR upstairs for, like, VHS, and any, like, if you want to get an older gaming system, or maybe like a laser disc or something like that, then we'll attach it to an old, like, CRT TV, kind of like the old Cathode tube TVs. And so we got one, like, it's about 20 something inches, just to go up into the if we've got a flat screen upstairs and flat screen downstairs, but it's one to put into, like, her kind of like the other room, so we can, like, watch VHS on it, play old school games. If we want to pick up, like, an old system, like an old Nintendo or a PlayStation 1. My good friend of mine, actually, whose wife, they're having an anniversary, his wife surprised them today with a PlayStation 4. Pretty cool, huh? That's probably going to be my birthday gift this year. I got the Wii U, and the PlayStation 4 will be my other one. And that'll be my cutoff. And, yeah. TCM, by the way, they've been showing those That's Entertainment things. I'm addicted to those. Love them. PVRing like crazy right now. That's Entertainment 1, 2, and 3. That's Dancing. I think there's another documentary on too. I think the fantasy world of Steven Spielberg. No, Spielberg, George Lucas. George Lucas talks about all these fantasy films that inspired him. Really cool stuff. Check it out. TCM's been awesome lately. Have a great day, great evening, great night. I'm going to pass out. Tomorrow's hump day. Thank God. I cannot wait till this week work is over with. It's been a really long week, really hectic. It's great to be back here on YouTube to talk to you guys and to talk to all my fantastic friends on air. Check out, you know, there are so many people. I got to do a shout out video with, you know, we got like Movie Cave Dave and Falligar 517. We have Blu-ray Dan, Logan Toxic, Blu-ray Anonymous. Just so many cool guys to Trey Passer. Great, fantastic guy, Paul is. And there are so many. I can't do it right now because to do it would be doing a disservice to some people, and I really want to talk about it, like guys like Killer Nerd and, of course, Rom's Reviews. There's so many people. I'll do a shout out. I'm like not going to link everybody down there tonight because it would take too long. But definitely, there's so many great YouTubers on here right now to check out. Check those guys out. I don't know, stop my video, slow it back. I'll soon do a video where I'm going to maybe do it in 2 or 3 videos where I start like putting in people's links and stuff like that. Lola's Basement, another great YouTuber from Sweden. There's so many of them. One thing I hate about doing shoutouts and stuff is that I always worry that I'm going to miss somebody, and I always do miss somebody. I always miss somebody, a couple people. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Looks like it went at 30 minutes, so that's almost half the time of the last one. I'm going to watch some Blu-rays. And it's time for tea. It is definitely 110% time for tea, as a great lobster head would say. All hail the great lobster head.